Good day, listeners. An unexpected English call. Jonathan here.
And I'm Day reporting.
In this lesson, you will learn how to take and leave a message for someone unavailable at the moment and use reported speech further.
This conversation takes place over the phone between Sheila and Isabel, and then briefly in person between Sheila and Dave.
Sheila and Isabel do not know each other very well, so they speak a bit more formally. Ready to listen?
Yep, let's go. Hi, this is Sheila. May I ask who's calling?
Oh, hi, Sheila. This is Isabel.
Isabel? Well, this is certainly unexpected.
Yeah, I suppose so. Is Dave available?
Sorry, he just left to go to the pharmacy. He has a pretty bad migraine.
Oh, that's terrible. Would you mind telling him I called when he gets back?
Not at all. Do you want me to tell him anything else?
Just tell him that I had an epiphany. I will be at the diner around 9 tonight. He should join me if he wants to talk.
The usual place? Okay. I'll tell him that when he gets home. Take care, Isabel.
Thanks a lot. Bye.
Oh, hey, Dave. I just hung up the phone. It was Isabel. She said that she had an epiphany and that she would be at the diner tonight. You can join her if you want to talk.
Whoa.
This is Day. Hello? And Day speaking are all ways that people in the United States answer their phones.
Hello, asked as a question, is the most common way, but it's polite to identify yourself when you answer the phone and ask who is calling.
Sheila must have been raised in a very proper household, because while what she said is very correct, it is not that common to hear people answer the phone like this at home.
Answering in that manner has its advantages, though. You present a professional and gentle front for anyone contacting you.
That's very true. If that's too much, though, I would recommend that our listeners use a simple hello when picking up the phone.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, let's take a look at the vocabulary for this lesson. The first word we shall see is
Unexpected.
surprising.
Unexpected. Unexpected.
Next,
Available.
not busy. Easy to get or use.
Available. Available.
Next,
Pharmacy.
store that sells medicine and other things.
Pharmacy. Pharmacy.
Next,
Migraine.
a severe, painful headache.
Migraine. Migraine.
Next,
To suppose.
to guess. To assume that something is the case.
To suppose. To suppose.
Next,
Epiphany.
sudden realization. Moment of awareness.
Epiphany. Epiphany.
Next,
To mind.
to have a problem with. To be bothered by.
To mind. To mind.
Next,
Diner.
a cafe that serves quick and inexpensive food, often 24 hours a day.
Diner. Diner.
Next,
Usual.
regular, normal.
Usual. Usual.
Let's take a look at some of the phrases from the dialogue.
What's our first one?
Would you mind? Which is a polite way to request that someone do something. In the dialogue, Isabel says this when she asks Sheila, would you mind telling him that I called?
That's right. And if we are asked if we would mind something, then we should respond with no, not at all, or another negative response if we can do it, because we don't mind. If we say yes, it can mean that you do not want to do what they are asking you to do.
Hey, Jonathan,
Yes?
would you mind passing me that water?
Not at all. Good example. What's our next phrase?
Sheila confirms the diner by asking the usual place to Isabel.
With friends or people we know, the usual place is the restaurant, bar, diner, or other place where we meet most regularly. We can use it when we meet someone someplace regularly.
Also, clients that often go to a restaurant or bar can be referred to as a regular or usual.
Let's move on to the grammar.
Okay.
The focus of this lesson is reported speech in the past and future tenses.
Sheila said, she said that she had an epiphany and that she would be at the diner tonight. You can join her if you want to talk.
Previously, we discussed how to report speech both with and without backshift.
During that lesson, we focused only on reporting speech that was in the present tense.
Before we go forward, let's look at a review of the language we learned to report present tense speech with and without backshift.
Let's start without backshift.
I love fish, and I'm eating fish now.
Jonathan says he loves fish and is eating fish now.
Without backshift, the tense of the verb does not change. We just have to change the pronoun.
Okay, let's hear some examples with backshift now.
I run every day, and I'm trying to eat healthier.
Jonathan said that he ran every day and that he is trying to eat healthier.
With backshift, we report present simple tense with past simple.
And present continuous tense with past continuous.
Let's take a look at how to report speech that was originally in past tense.
Reporting speech in past tense is very easy. In past simple, we do not have to worry about the verb changing, and we just change the pronoun to make it a third-person pronoun.
You will notice that past continuous in reported speech with backshift looks the same as present continuous in reported speech with backshift.
Let's try some examples.
Okay. I was playing tennis yesterday when I fell down and hurt my ankle.
Ouch! Hey, listeners! Jonathan told me that he was playing tennis yesterday when he fell down and hurt his ankle.
That shouldn't be too hard for our listeners.
Reporting future tense is not too difficult either.
When we report future tense with backshift, we just have to remember to replace will with would.
And if they use a going to construction, we add a was or were, depending on the pronoun, to report it.
Hey, Day, why don't you demonstrate some examples this time?
Sure. Next month, I'm going on a vacation to Tahiti. I will sit under the sun and relax for a whole week.
Wow, that's great. Day said that she was going on vacation to Tahiti next month. She told me that she would sit under the sun and relax for a whole week.
If only that weren't an example.
I know.
Reported speech looks and sounds much more difficult than it actually is. Usually, it makes sense, so just try and use it naturally. Soon you will report speech without even thinking about it.
And that concludes this lesson of Upper Intermediate Season 1.
Thanks so much for listening. Take care. Hi, this is Sheila. May I ask who's calling?
Oh, hi, Sheila. This is Isabel.
Isabel? Well, this is certainly unexpected.
Yeah, I suppose so. Is Dave available?
Sorry, he just left to go to the pharmacy. He has a pretty bad migraine.
Oh, that's terrible. Would you mind telling him I called when he gets back?
Not at all. Do you want me to tell him anything else?
Just tell him that I had an epiphany. I will be at the diner around 9 tonight. He should join me if he wants to talk.
The usual place? Okay. I'll tell him that when he gets home. Take care, Isabel.
Thanks a lot. Bye.
Oh, hey, Dave. I just hung up the phone. It was Isabel. She said that she had an epiphany and that she would be at the diner tonight. You can join her if you want to talk.
Whoa.